Aloha NNABA family. I've been so grateful to be your president. It is such an honor to be at the helm of the 51st year of this bar. And I really think that my job is to just make sure that we don't forget how important this community is and all the people that contribute to maintaining it. If you're a sponsor, would you mind standing up so we can just appreciate you for the abundance that you've brought, the resources you brought to our organization so that we can even gather. I'd also love to ask that anybody who is a board member, could you please stand and be recognized? All the programs that we do is done on a voluntary basis, largely by our board. So with that warm welcome, I just want to reinforce that, when we picked this theme, Justice is Medicine, last year, and decided that that was actually going to be our theme for this gathering, the culture is the medicine, the justice is the medicine. That's the role that this community plays. Our communities need healing. They're not going anywhere, but they've taken some knocks, and we all know that history. And this room is a testament to our resilience and our recovery and the healing that we are insisting upon, but we're far from done. So please stick with us, stay with us. Thank you for being with us. So mahalo.
So excited to have our new inaugural Justice is Medicine Awards. This is something that the board wanted to do this year as a way of acknowledging the brilliance and amazingness folks that are within our community and all of the hard work. Honor and celebrate outstanding individuals who have demonstrated unwavering commitment to advancing justice, equity, and the well-being of Native American peoples. And so we have 3 different awards that we are giving out tonight. For the 2024 Gardens of Justice Award is Judge Lauren King. For our second award, the Advocacy Warrior Award goes to Arvo McKinnon.
I'm very honored to receive this award from NNABA. All of the things that NNABA's been doing is just fantastic. There are people that have influenced you, and I'd just like you to take a moment, those of you that are lawyers or know lawyers or support lawyers, who was it that inspired you? Was it a family member? Was it somebody in your community? Was it a tribal leader? Picture that person. I'll share with you who that person was to me. And that was my grandfather.
And then our third awardee for the evening, Community Keeper Award, is Kate Roser, from Executive Director for Arizona State University Indian Legal Program.
I'm Kate Rozier, and I'm a member of the Comanche Nation. I'm very proud to be the first ever community keeper. And it really means a lot to me because I feel like my focus was making ASU law the best program that it could be. And what I quickly realized is that we had so many resources and professors and alums who were there to support us, but there were so many other amazing, awesome students out there who didn't have the same resources. We've partnered in the Pathway to Law program. And in that program, what we're trying to do is find all law students who want to go to law school but don't know where to start.
We are so excited to announce this year's Native Bar Review scholars and the recipients of the National Native American Bar Association Foundation Scholarship Program.
And this year we had an overwhelming receipt of recipients from Native students across the United States at various law schools, and we were so honored and happy to award $30,000 to the recipients for this year's class. And this is the largest class we've ever had through the history of National NNABA's Foundation through the scholarship program.
And so now it's my honor to introduce our incoming National Native American Bar Association President, Matthew Archer Beck.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much. I hope everyone has had a wonderful evening. It's been a great time to be together, and so I'm really excited to go forward with all of you on this path together. Wado, mahalo, and thank you. I want to thank the wonderful board and all their work. We've heard about the work that they do as a working board. The biggest mahalo to to Makalika, who none of this could have happened without her. A very great vision is needed, and the person who has it must follow it as the eagle seeks the deepest blue sky.
So now it's my honor to welcome up to the stage our keynote address, Matika Wilbur, who is from the Swinomish and Tulalip tribes, is a celebrated National Geographic photographer, New York Times best-selling author, distinguished keynote speaker, filmmaker, and podcast host.
Good evening, relatives. My name is Matika Wilbur. My spirit name is Satsaik. It means she who teaches. I want to raise my hands to NNABA. Thank you so much for having me. Today I'm going to talk story with you about my life work for Project 562. So after 10 years of being on the road, I actually photographed about 700 different tribal communities and almost 1,800 people. And my goal was to visit and engage with all of these different tribes, with one main goal: to change the way that we see Native America. I hope one day to create representation for our kids, because I want our Native kids to know that they can be anything that they want to be. The elders in my community, they came to me and they asked me to develop curriculum for our youth. While I was there was also, a lot of heartbreak. Too many times, those students that I loved so much would come to school hungry, they'd come to school tired, they'd come to school heartbroken by the challenges of res life, and there was a lot of death. And it was around this time that a bunch of educators in Washington State were saying, no more. We can't do this anymore. What I do believe to be true is that the way that Native people see ourselves affects the way that we treat ourselves. How do we get our young people to imagine a future for themselves? The greatest gift we can give to our own Native youth is to help them see themselves through the many seasons of their lives. And that's really, I think, what all this is about, is to think about, talk with you, and share with you, to remind you that Indian country is alive and well, that our ceremonies, our traditions, our languages are not ideas of the past, but rather great values and teachings that belong in the future. And I'm really grateful to get to share it with all of you tonight, so thanks for letting me share.